introduce the head coach of Australia, Mr. Holger Austin. Coach, what do you think about your team performance for today?
Yeah, tonight we played a very difficult game. Our opponent, Hong Kong, was a well-organized team. They defended very well. They squeezed the space in midfield and made it very difficult for us to penetrate. So I have to give them a lot of credit. But on the other hand, we never stopped. We always tried to create something. We really persevered in very difficult conditions, and but both teams did very well on a very, very heavy pitch.
So who do you think is the best player of tonight?
The best player tonight? Well, I think all players were the best, because the performance level of any individual was great. You have to look at conditions and how they responded, and all players that were on the pitch, they showed great determination, and I think the overall performance was very impressive.
So now is the open time question for the media. So does anybody have questions?
Holger, the coach of the Hong Kong team was just in here before you and said that he was quite upset and so were the public about how you disrespected their team. It was apparently all in the media today, in the local media, and he said that was a big part of why they went out there today and were quite determined. Were you aware that you disrespected them?
Well, I'm not aware of anything like that, because I never speak negatively about opponents. In fact, yesterday there was only 2 or 3 media people after the training. I said we respect every team we play, and I don't know, maybe somebody misunderstood it. That is definitely not what I have said.
Were you surprised with, I know because I spoke to you and you said, you know, the rankings don't matter and you play every team with respect. Were you surprised with how strong they were today?
Yeah, actually I was quite impressed. Their tactical discipline was extraordinary. They really worked very hard. They never gave up. They always looked for their shape. I think, yeah, they did very well tonight.
Tommy Rogic, when he came on quite late, he had an instant impact. Had you thought maybe you sort of brought him on a bit earlier? Or?
No, because there was some health issue.
Okay.
Therefore, he didn't play for a longer period.
Can you elaborate on the issue?
No,
Or?
we still work on it.
How about next match against Korea?
Well, you could see that is a very strong team. They are a very strong unit, and it will be a very tough game. And I hope my explanation is clear. I don't want to hear anything negative again from the other coach. I would never say anything like that. So I hope translation will be fine.
In the context of this game now, obviously I'm sure you possibly wanted to score a lot more. Going into your match against North Korea, are you going to change anything? How are you kind of regroup going into that match?
Well, unfortunately, we only got 1 day in between, but Korea as well, so they don't have too much time to prepare and to get over fatigue, and we'll see which team will have the best recovery in a very short period.
With the amount of goals Korea has scored in terms of the table, do you feel pressured to try and get a win over them, or at least get some more goals on the board?
No, I don't feel any pressure. I mean, first of all, it's for points and not for goals.
But goal difference could kind of decide.
Could be, yes. But I mean, I think they have to play Hong Kong as well, and I'm not sure they will score a lot of goals against this team.
Holger, how would you like to see your team do differently on the offense? Did you feel that you could have done better on the attack today? Maybe score a little more goals. You had most of the possession.
Yeah, well, we we had a lot of possession, but it was very tough to break through. And we really had to keep passing the ball and look for the right moment. And against a very tight defense, it's always very difficult.
No questions? No. So this is the end of the conference. Thank you, everybody.